Maybe nobody.
Nobody.
Hey, good morning. Good afternoon. How is everybody? It's 1 o'clock and here we are. Day 3 of Learn at Home. I think that's what they're calling it here in Hanover County. Learn at Home School. Boys, how are you?
Ish.
You're ish?
Yeah.
Why are you ish?
Not the nicest day today.
It's not the nicest day.
I wanted it to be a little warmer.
I know. I wanted it to be, I thought it was going to be warmer. Friday's supposed to be really warm, and so when we do this on Friday, we can do it from the river.
Well, I'm going fishing today.
We'll fishing,
Maybe.
and we'll go fishing on Friday, and I might take my paddleboard. I'll take my paddleboard. We can go do that. We can paddleboard.
I want to go on the boat.
Or we can go on the boat. Okay, so this is day 3, and how are you? Good to see you this morning. I can't tell who that is that just popped on. There's Les. It's Uncle Les. Woohoo! Say hi. I think we can wave. He goes, yo, guys, what's going on? So we have been doing this. We talked about how we started doing this on Fit Voice when I was talking about, he wants to go fishing too, right? Maybe he could. Truly, woo, Auntie is watching. Good morning, Auntie. We started doing this 3 days ago on Fit Voice for my students and people that were, we're having, hi, Mom.
Hi, Nana.
Woo! We're, people are watching online because we can't do lessons in person. I think, Auntie, I think you're taking voice lessons online too, aren't you? I think you are. And so I started doing it there, and then I decided, you know what, let's go on our personal page because the kids wanted to talk too, and they're actually doing a really good job. That is our cousin Elaine, who, you know what, she said we should call this, what did she call it? Kathy's Chaotic Chorus.
Yeah, I think we are.
That would be great. That's exactly what we are. So, okay, we're going to get started. We have a lot. No, we're not bored yet. We have a lot to cover today.
Yes,
okay?
we are.
No, we're not
No,
bored.
we're not.
Sawyer.
No, I'm bored.
No, you're not. Bored is not a word that should be in your conversation.
your
Okay,
voice
these are the
today.
things. First of all, happy hump day. Oh, see, there we go. You guys.
Who's doing the animal hump thing?
No, Sawyer, don't say that. It's hump day is the middle of the week, Grayson. That's not a bad thing. It's getting
it's not a bad thing.
getting over the hump. Do you understand? Over the hump. It's Wednesday.
It's the
Okay.
middle. It's the middle.
The middle of the day. Why are you quiet? Because you want to say something naughty and you need not to, Sawyer. Anyway, today, what we're going to cover. What we're going to cover today are blood banks. That is the very first thing we want to talk about. Blood banks. 5 things that we're grateful for because, you know, that's what we have to do. Dawn. There's Dawn. There's Dawn and Carl. We need to talk about Carl
She's
and
not
how
watching. She just texted.
Okay, well, that's how we want to talk about how Carl is doing. He's an anesthesiologist at the hospital. And again, we'll do a shout out to our healthcare workers. Hey, Liz. Hey, Connie. Thanks for being here. We've got so much to cover. So we're going to cover blood banks, things that we're grateful for, resources for kids. This is really cool, and that'll only be like 1 minute, but we
And
found
my
a bunch
bug
of
tip.
really cool things. Grayson wants to do a shout out to healthcare, like yesterday, but he worked on something today. And then Sawyer, we're going to end today with Sawyer's bug tip of the day. You're doing this like Blake Shelton. Okay. All right.
Because I am a miniature Blake
So let's go back to this really quickly. So, how many times have I yelled today? Because today, how many times have I yelled? Once.
Twice.
Once.
Not to me.
I didn't yell at Grayson. I yelled
didn't
at.
hear anything.
Okay. How many times have y'all fought today?
Well, twice.
Twice. So the point is, there's Summer Fitch. Hey, Carissa.
Hi, Summer.
Hey, Sum. The point is, things are getting better. They're fighting less and less. It is only 1 o'clock today. However, okay, and I want to clear up a couple things from yesterday. All right, so number 1, we were talking about St. Patrick. St. Patrick is not Irish. Hey, Emerald, how are you? We're going to be talking about healthcare workers very shortly and about blood banks. And Angie, hey, Angie. So he is not Irish. St. Patrick was what?
He was
born
in
Roman Britain. Do you know what that means?
Rome occupied Britain.
Rome occupied Britain. So homeschooling is working out.
Or
people.
it was Britain
They're learning.
occupied Rome.
They're learning. No, it's Roman occupied Britain. Okay?
Or the
That's
other
one
way.
thing. We just want to make sure we got clear from yesterday. And the other thing, Sawyer said I was depressed.
She was.
No. He said, you're always depressed. And I just want to be clear. I only started to get depressed on Friday. However, like I was saying yesterday and talking about my performers and people and, you know, get out of bed, take a shower. Look, we've showered. We've showered. Look at them. Look at their hair. They even did their hair. Did you brush your teeth,
I'm a
guys?
fashion model.
Did you
I
brush
brushed my
you brushed your
teeth.
teeth, Sawyer?
Did you brush your teeth?
Oh, for Pete's sake. All right.
I did.
Okay.
I'm
Hey,
a
Nico.
fashion
Hey,
model.
Nico. Okay, here we go. Now.
I'm a
All right, so
fashion
let's get
model.
started. The first thing we want to talk about are blood banks. Guys, hey, Brielle, I don't know how much you all know about this. And again, I'm not a healthcare worker. We all know that. There is a huge shortage of blood. Okay, and many of you may know this. I did not know as much. Alan came home talking about it. I know, Emerald, I know that you know for sure. There is a huge shortage of blood. 2,700 blood drives were canceled. 2,700. And blood drives supply 80% of the blood. Okay, here's why this is important. Okay, this is why it's important.
You're getting me scared.
Well, I know, and that's important not to get you scared. So you're going to be okay, but
Yes,
they need blood. They need blood for, where is it? Oh my gosh, here it is. Sorry. I know you're reading comments, and so, Angie, do not compliment my son, okay? Because now this is what's happening. He can't take compliments. Now I'm going to have to deal with it. He is not you are not a fashion model.
I am.
Okay, great. That's great.
Okay.
We're talking about something important. If you can't, you need to walk away. Thus homeschooling. Stop. There is no, okay, listen, there is no data. Stop. There is no data that corona can be transferred via blood transfusions. All right? The majority of people that give blood are the people that are most threatened right now. So that means the people that have to give blood are us. That's really bad for someone like me because I'm scared to death of needles, right?
I'm scared to death.
I know, we've chased you around Target during the flu shot. I know all about
I was
that.
about to say that.
Okay. So anyway, they're really serious facts and things that everybody needs to think about. If you can get to a blood bank, they are doing all kinds of cleanings and go. I mean, one doctor said that he was looking at a fridge of 1 day supply of blood, and other hospitals are saying they only have 2 and 3 days left. This is a really big deal. Not that but I'm just passing on the word. Alan said something about it last night, and so if you can give blood, go out and do it. I really think that I might. I think I'm going to go do it. I think we need to do it. Emerald says, yes, please donate. Call your blood centers. They can schedule individual appointments. It's huge. It's huge. 86,000 fewer donations right now. And they need it because of surgeries, and they're trying to, we talked about elective surgeries yesterday, canceling them, car accidents, emergency surgeries, cancer patients. Emerald is saying I only have less than half of my supply and having to decide who gets blood and who doesn't. Look, we're just at the beginning of all of this, all right? So I don't want to be depressing, but I do want to be factual and implore in any way that we can. Okay, so that's the blood bank plea. Angie, I'll go with you. Okay, maybe we could stand 6. I'm scared to death to do it, but I think I will do it. I'll try and do it. Maybe we can go tomorrow.
Why can't you just force the people to drink water?
Well, I mean that's a good idea.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Water makes blood.
Water makes blood, but I think they need more blood than that. They need more blood than that. So please
just
go to your
chug a
local
whole container.
I can't even say it. Blood bank. Go to your local blood bank. Okay. 5 things that we're grateful for. So listen, this is the reason I'm going to do this. Where is the saying? There was a saying. The more, okay, on my runs in the morning, I come up the last couple of days, I've told you, I pick up something from a podcast that I'm listening to. I love this one. It said, the more you talk about something with love and excitement, then you anchor it not only into the world, but into yourself. How much are we talking about COVID-19? A lot, right? And so when they
COVID-19?
right, so when I hear it from their little mouths, it makes me crazy. So instead of hey Desiree, hey Tracy, hey Linda, we just talked about blood banks. Please go. There is a huge shortage. Some hospitals are only have 1 and 2 and 3 days supplies left. So if you can get to a blood bank, please do it. This is very serious.
I don't want to.
Now we're talking about things that we are grateful for. The more you talk about something, the more you anchor it into your life and yourself. So we are trying to bring positive things here instead of talking about the thing that we're all talking about, right? We're trying to talk about different things. So 5 things that we're grateful for. So do that today when you wake up. Come up with 5 things that you're grateful for. I'm really trying to do that. I did shower and I'm grateful, and Sawyer brushed his... No.
Yes, I did.
You did? You did?
Yes.
Okay, I'm grateful. Sawyer brushed his teeth. Okay, so here are my things. Here, Keith Urban. If you didn't catch Keith Urban's live from the other
he's
night,
watching this?
it was amazing. Go check it out.
He's watching.
Elaine, you just sent me Lizzo. Oh gosh, who was it?
That
Lizzo.
What was it? Lizzo and
Ariana-
Peter Cetera? No. Is that
Ariana
what it was?
Grande.
What is it, Elaine? Was it Peter
Ariana
Cetera?
Grande.
Okay, yes. Hey, Desi.
she was
Donald. Hey, how are you? That was fantastic. Check it out, Ariana Grande. You know, Lizzo, I had a problem with a little while ago, so all my students know that. I don't have a problem with anymore. I get it now. I get it. It took me a little while. What are you guys grateful for about being at home at school, homeschooled?
that
We don't have to go to school and
that
wake
we
up at
have
7:30.
everything we
Caramel
need.
M&Ms. Peter Gabriel. That's what it was. Lizzo and Peter Gabriel.
I can do
It was
this.
freaking
Yay!
awesome.
Jump off
It's
the deck
awesome.
and run around the house.
Yeah.
Hey, Rindy. Hey, Rindy. Give me one thing, because everybody can come up with their own 5 things that they're
school?
grateful for. But I'm really having to take a minute in the day to do it.
I can't do this at school.
He just okay. He
Okay.
just jumped off the back deck.
Wow.
You know, I made the comment today. Sledgehammer. That's right. It was Lizzo's Sledgehammer. I made the comment earlier today that when my kids go in about 8 years, 5 years, whenever, to take the SAT, and they bomb it, you know, they're going to say, remember that time that our mom homeschooled us? Remember the time our mom homeschooled us that for 6 months or whatever it was? I know. That's what I'm thinking. Anyway, I'm grateful to be here with them. All right, here's another thing, guys. You know what I'm grateful for? Are these. I don't
Show
know.
the backs of them. Show the
No, they're fine, but I think they're A6, and I'm pretty
Mommy,
stoked
I got
with
better
those.
A6 than you.
Okay, here we go. So, blood supply, 5 things we're grateful. Resources for kids. All right, people, you probably already know this, but there are so many different resources that are available. Right now, Ranger Rick magazine is free. They're doing everything online for free. The New York Public Library, what was it? 300,000 books are downloadable free right now. That's pretty awesome. We did a virtual tour of a zoo this morning. That was really awesome. Well, you did a virtual tour of a museum, and then we got on a zoo. It was either San Diego or Maryland
Maryland.
Zoo.
And they showed
Oh, Rindy, that was so sweet. Thank you. We're having a good time. We're trying. Will says hi. Hey, Will. So listen, the museums and the zoos are awesome. You can go walk around the zoo. We watched the penguins, didn't we? I
Yeah,
think.
they fed the
And you wrote
Waddle,
about
waddle, waddle.
waddle, waddle, waddle.
Diddy waddle away, waddle, waddle.
Okay. So the New York Public Library, Ranger Rick magazine, zoos, museums. It's just a really cool, another virtual way. This is, you know, what we're trying to do is show that we can self-educate virtually. It's really pretty cool, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do you have anything else that you're grateful for, Sawyer?
Yes.
What?
My life.
I love that.
And
I
my
love that.
And my family, including Summer and Will.
Okay, that's a great thing.
And
Another
I know you're watching.
Another saying that I heard, the first one was, the more you talk about something with love and excitement, you anchor it into your, not only the world, but into yourself. So think about what you are saying. Think about what you are saying and what you're putting out there. Truly, Grayson just saw what you wrote. He's going to go take care of that.
Gonna get on
Which means Charlie
Charlie's
is about to
coming.
make an appearance.
I didn't do that.
There's a crash.
Wow.
Okay, here's Charlie. Charlie has gone for a very long run this morning, so he's exhausted. He's very tired. Look at little Charlie. Okay.
Hey, Charlie,
The other
walk to the
saying
front
was,
row
listen,
seats.
as moms and people that are staying at home and having to become teachers during the day too, we're not ungrateful and not saying that we don't understand it, because we do understand it. Or I understand it, certainly. I'm not complaining about it, but it's a different role. I did not go to school to learn to be an elementary school teacher, so this is really difficult. I'm trying to navigate how to do it, and I'm doing the best I can. I hope our teachers will be very forgiving. But the little things aren't the big things. The little things are everything. And so one thing, without being preachy, it does make sense, Saw. They're not, the little things aren't just the big things, they're everything. So meaning this time that I'm getting back
Big
with this,
things are everything.
Like, so where you get
with
You're a
this,
little thing.
with
I'm a
this
big thing.
space is everything. You know, so before when I was kind of sad that they weren't going to be around, it's kind of cool to have
Yeah,
the time back.
this
I don't know that I'll
fashion
say
model
that
face.
by tomorrow. But anyway, so, but the little things aren't the big things, they are everything.
Shall we?
Okay, so Secondly, before I go to Grayson and Sawyer, I had my several voice students yesterday. Guys, it was phenomenal. It was so much fun. And I'm telling you, 3 out of 4, how many did I have? 5. So 4 out of 5. No,
Canceled.
No, they didn't cancel at all.
Well,
they
you
all
canceled.
No, I didn't cancel. They all did it.
Virtually.
Enough. They all did it.
Sorry.
And most of them want to continue that way. They don't want to come to my house anymore. I'm not very, I think maybe because of the chaos. See, Kim is saying, yep, that's fine, meaning, wait a minute, I think that was a text. That was not from here.
Yeah.
Yes.
that was
Okay,
a
good.
text.
She's another one that's coming that'll be virtually tonight at 5. But it was amazing, and several of the students made the comment that their lessons were better. They sang better, and some of them spoke better when we were doing when I was teaching some speaking clients, because they were in the comfort of their home and they felt comfortable looking at their friends' pictures or whatever. It was really, really really neat. So please consider it. Again, I've said before, if you want a lesson and you're not you've found yourself a little bit more free time,
Or
call
don't
me.
want to come to our house.
Or don't want to come to our house. We're not having anyone here. Reach out, because
you're
we'll
not
make it
sick.
happen. We'll make it happen. Oh my gosh. No, Elaine. She's distracting us. She wants Sawyer to sing Chandelier. No, we're moving on to some very important stuff right now.
Sing.
Okay. All right. So we did, let's see, our dance. No. Our dance party was also another thing. We had a dance party today, and that was pretty exciting. Okay, so Sawyer, wait, Grayson.
I'm going to look it up.
Okay, Grayson's gonna go ahead and do his
Do I do
his
facts?
shout out.
Do I do?
You do whatever you want to do, Grayson.
I'll do some facts later.
Okay, go ahead.
So if there's anyone watching that works and they know that they could get the virus, or anyone that stays home and helps their children, could you please write your name in the comments, and I would like to give you a personal shout out.
Whoa. Wow. He's really organized.
But she said to sing Chandelier.
Turn that down for just a minute. Thank you, Cousin
And then
Elaine. I love you.
if we have time to do that.
Hi, Becca. Okay, so Grayson, if you work in healthcare, he's asking if anybody works in healthcare to
if
write
you're
your
a mom
name
and
in the
dad.
comment, or if you're a mom and dad, what?
That helps the children.
That's
at
helping
home.
children. To put your name in the comments, because he'd like to give you a personal shout out.
And then
That's sweet,
there's
Gray.
facts, if we
Go
have
ahead,
time.
go ahead. Go ahead
Sorry,
with
do
your
you wanna do
facts.
some facts with us?
About what?
About the blood.
Go ahead.
So donation can potentially save up to 3 lives. So
That's a cool donation. Can save up to 3 lives. We're back to the blood supply being very, very short and donating.
Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. 1, 2. Someone needs blood now.
Less than 38% of the population is eligible.
Eligible.
Sorry, to give blood or platelets.
Platelets. Babe.
Platelets,
That's
sorry.
okay. That's all right. You're doing great.
Number 4.
Wow.
Blood and platelets cannot be manufactured. They can only come from volunteer donors.
Okay. Marcus! Hi, we're talking about blood donation and the shortage of blood supply right now. So they're listing a little bit of some facts.
There's only 4 facts. Donation can be potentially save up to 3 lives. Every 2 seconds, someone in the U.S. needs blood. Less than 38% of the population is eligible to give blood or
Platelets. That's okay.
Blood and platelets cannot be manufactured. They can only come from volunteer donors.
Okay, guys, so go to it's crazy, I'm scared to death, but Angie and I are maybe going to make a date and go do that and donate blood, I guess. That's a big deal. Can you imagine it being in a hospital and there's only 1 day's supply? There are going to be car accidents, there's going to be emergency surgery. Like, this is a really big deal. So I just didn't know how many people knew about it. I certainly didn't, and so wanted to share that. Oh, go ahead, Grayson.
I want to go back to what you said. You said that the little things count. Just like it said in the facts that a blood drive, if you get your blood taken, that can save up to 3, or potentially save up to 3 people. So that's just that one small shot. I think you get a shot, and then
they draw your blood. They draw your blood.
One time you just draw your blood, that can save 3 people.
Okay.
Two
That's
small
really
things
awesome.
count.
Small things count. That's awesome. Really good. Okay, again, if you're a healthcare worker and you can write your name in the comments, Grayson wants to give you a personal shout out. So he did a great one to Alan yesterday. Angie, give her a personal shout out.
I thank you for risking your life. Thank you, Angie, for helping or risking your lives to save other people.
How about Dr. O'Sullivan? She's on.
Dr. Sullivan, thank you for risking your life and thinking about other people for a change.
Not you for a change, but meaning. You said that earlier today. You said sometimes we get. Grayson said to me, sometimes we get so caught up, all we think about is ourselves and what we, are sacrificing or what we can't do. And he goes, instead of stopping and thinking about other people. So that's what he means. I think that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
that was really good, bud. That was really good. Okay, Sawyer, do you want to do? So we're wrapping up. We've talked about. Talked about blood banks. We've talked about everybody thinking about 5 things that you're grateful for. That sounds cheesy. I know everybody's doing that, but do it. Do it. We talked about taking showers and how awesome that was. We got dressed and showered and make-upped. And
No.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. He brushed his teeth. And so we're doing that. The 5 things we're grateful for. Resources for kids or for anyone. The museums, the public library, all of this. They're putting so many things free online, which is really cool. And watching those penguins today, it was like we were there. It was really, really neat. Shout out to healthcare workers. And now, to wrap things up today, we have Sawyer's bug tip of the day. You do not want to miss this. Okay, go ahead, Saw. Let's go.
Can you get out of
Oh, pardon me.
seats?
I'm going to
Sorry,
have to
I don't
leave.
have enough room.
Okay, go ahead.
Sorry.
We can't be here all day, Saw, but go ahead. Sit down. Go ahead.
There's a story of this book that I'm going to share another day.
Oh, you go ahead and share that story real quick.
Okay.
You can do that because they don't know why you're doing that.
Long story short, I know a person. I don't want to say his name because he may feel bad if I say his name and get him very embarrassed, and I don't want.
It was one of your daddy's friends, right? So it
Well,
wasn't
he's
a
my
kid.
friend too.
Well, I know.
No,
but
it wasn't a kid.
It was an adult.
So, long story short, I caught a spider. I named it Joey, and he smushed it, and because he thought it was poisonous, and I started crying, and I got really sad, and I said, I know that thing wasn't poisonous. Sorry. I knew it wasn't poisonous. The name Joey is a little silly. And so, yeah, I was gonna name it Billy Bob Joe. And so, I was doing it, then I got really sad, and then I locked myself in the car because I was so sad and I didn't want people to see me crying. So then he felt really, really bad. So Mommy, grab you a notebook.
Okay.
And so he got me this book. It's the Field Guide to Insects and Spiders of North America. Now, I have got, and I love bugs. I know a bunch of people hate bugs, like her.
Okay, keep on.
And so, and they don't, and like she says, think before you act or think before you speak. And so that's what I like to do with bugs. And I know people very, very, besides what am I saying?
You're talking about bugs.
People hate spiders more than or arachnids more than they hate insects. And arachnids and insects have a difference. Arachnids have 8 legs and insects have 6 legs.
I didn't know that. That's a fun fact. I didn't know that. I love homeschool. I'm very serious.
And so, I wanted to share my favorite type of spiders with you.
We're only going to do 2 today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The spiny-backed orb weaver and the spine Mycrathena.
Spined Mycrathena.
Mycrathena. And so this is the spiny-backed orb weaver. Where is it? It's got red spikes,
Wow,
and black dots on it. Now, it lives in Southern California to Southern California, east to Florida, and north to right here where I live, Southern Virginia. They're my ultimate favorite type of spider. I have caught one before. I loved it.
you did?
I named it Spiny.
Was he in our house?
No, he was in a bug box.
Oh, okay. Where did you catch him?
Over there.
Oh,
Over
okay,
there.
okay, outside. Okay, got it. And then you brought him into the house, or you kept
No,
him?
no,
Okay, got
I
it.
kept him in the bug box.
No,
Sorry.
people, gentle.
All right. So, I have one. In my notebook, I have a bunch of facts about him.
2 facts.
2, or maybe 3. Spiny-backed orb weaver. They may look dangerous, but they're not. But you still have to be careful around them. They can bite you. Don't think they can't bite. Just like Daddy Longlegs. People say they can't bite, but they actually can.
I didn't know
Their
that.
mouths are too small to bite us.
Did you know that, Grace?
They may look, so I'll redo that tip.
I don't
They
know.
may look dangerous, but they're not. But you still have to be careful around them. This is a very interesting color fact. They can be colors of red, orange, yellow, white, and ivory. Now, the Spiny Mycrathena.
Mycrathena. Oops. There
Dang
you go.
it.
I'll get it. That's okay. Oh, he did say dang it, didn't you, Sawyer?
Yes.
Okay. Thank
Or
you. Okay, here you go.
I also say fudge.
Or, okay.
What?
Nothing. It's getting worse. Great. Okay.
What?
No, just keep on going.
Okay, so the Spiny Mycrathena, whatever it is. The Spiny Mycrathena, you would not find that around here. The range where it lives is east of Rocky Mountains. This is the Spiny Mycrathena.
Mycrathena. Whoa. We don't have those here?
No,
Okay. Okay.
it's east of the Rocky Mountains.
Where are the Rocky Mountains? This is part of your homeschooling. Where are the Rocky Mountains, people?
Somewhere near Colorado,
Okay.
where my dad broke his
Aren't
arm
they?
or
Oh.
shoulder.
Okay. They
it's
are
still
in
broken.
Colorado, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
All right. So I couldn't find any tips through the computer, so I'll just read the paragraph that it has here.
The whole paragraph?
It's that
Okay,
big.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
All
Go
right.
ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Spined Mycrathenas are usually found during the summer in their orb webs, spun in densely wooded habitats. Is that right, densely?
Yes, densely wooded. Okay.
Densely wooded habitats. The spiny abdomen. The spiny abdomen of females is believed not only to make them
Unpalatable.
unpalatable,
Do you know what
but
palatable
also
means? Like tastes good or good to the palate. They're unpalatable.
but also break up their image and
Conceal them.
conceal them from predators.
Okay, one more sentence.
The abdomen of males is slender,
The men are
wider-
always skinnier. Did you
wider
hear that?
at the
Figures.
wider at well, I'm
At the
skinnier
middle.
than you.
And
I know. Wider at the middle and lack spines. Females have
abdominal
abdominal spines more or less equal in size.
That means our
Arrow
hips
shape-
are the same as I don't even want to.
Mycrathenas
Arrow-shaped Mycrathenas.
have a large pair of spines at the rear.
What is that for, Sawyer?
It doesn't say it.
Well, what do you think?
To protect it from predators, I think. To spread out the thing. Back to the spiny back orb weaver.
Okay. So, Sawyer, that was awesome.
Hold on. This
Oh, dear.
is a picture of a female. It says That's a picture of a female Spiny Mycrathena, and that's a picture of a female spiny-backed orb weaver.
That's awesome. That's great. That's great. Does anybody have a hook? Do you know what the hook is? Do you know what the hook is? I'll explain it afterwards. Okay.
Well, it's a doggy ear / a
Okay. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Thanks for watching today. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 o'clock again. Remember, go to your local blood banks. There is a huge shortage. I know I've said this 17 times. Go to your blood banks by yourself. They clean everything. You can make an appointment. Please, please, please. There is a huge shortage. Tomorrow, get up out of that bed. Get into your daily routine. Do your fitness. Do your hair. Brush your teeth.
I did.
I know. I'm teasing you. And this is a challenging time, but what we talk about is what we're anchoring into our soul. So let's talk about, like, really awesome things and how, how the world is continuing to go on. If you cut the news off, you don't even know what's happening. Okay, we have guests here. Have a great day. 5 things you're grateful for. And Grayson, thanks so much. Put your head in here, baby. For the shout outs that you gave to healthcare workers. That was really special. And any healthcare workers, put your names down there and Grayson will give you a shout out tomorrow. We're all very thankful. Okay.
Bye.
Have a great day. Stay well. Bye.